All right. Oh, the camera is a bit too high up. There we go. Much better. Hello, everybody. How are you all doing? Good to see you. It's fucking Friday. Oh my goodness. I survived. We made it. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me at the very start. Timmy and Zeno and everybody else. It's good to see you. And today it's gonna be a bit more relaxing stream because it's gonna be a lot of talking. But before we start about talking about Fatal Fury, how are you all doing? How have you been since last time? Because I haven't played anything since the last stream. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't have time yesterday at all. And today I just came back from work and I needed to prepare some stuff before I started the stream. So it's been, it's been like a busy rest of the week. But the weekend is here. The weekend is just around the corner. I'm not working this weekend either. So we're gonna have a nice fun stream tomorrow as well. You did your daily race in old school rally, and that's really it. I know how you feel, Zino. I haven't done it. I didn't even play like Fatal Fury or Monster Hunter on Thursday at all because of how busy my Thursdays tend to be. And being sick as hell. Oh, not again! God, Zino, what curse did you got a hold of, friendo? Fucking yokais around you. But I hope you feel better soon, friendo. Obviously. I hope this stream will at the very least people made out of glass. If they were made out of glass, TV, they wouldn't get sick. But it's good to see you both. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here. And yeah, today. And Matthias is here. Hello, Matthias. It's good to see you. You will definitely enjoy a lot of this. Today because. But they just break after the smallest sneeze. Well, depending on the glass. Oh, and Wolverine is here. Hello. Oh my goodness. All the family is here. Thank you guys for being here at the very start. And yeah, as I was saying, Zeno, first of all, I hope you get well soon. And how are you? How is the rest of you doing, by the way? Because I cannot wait to. Now that I finished work, I'm definitely doing way better. It's unfortunately the days are getting colder again. The summer days that we had this past week are coming to an end, but at the very least it's still being sunny. So hopefully the fucking sun will stay there tomorrow so I can have a nice 5k run with my friends. You hear me, you weather, you cunt. Just every time for the past few months, couple of months, it has been oh, here's a sunny day when you're working, and then the weekend comes and it's fucking raining. You had a small cold during the week, but it's gone now. Good to hear that at the very least you didn't suffer as much. And yeah, so today it's gonna be a bit of a more talk stream. Because as the title suggests, we're gonna be preparing for the online adventure, which I'm planning on starting tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be doing a lot of online matches on ranked. It's just getting completely and utterly destroyed. Portugal is getting fucked up. What the fuck happened? I may have suffered other people with the cold. Oh no, Matthias, do not give your cold to your mother because she will have a good excuse for her. She will have an even better excuse for you to do her homework. You got me sick, now do my homework. Oh god. But yeah, so hasn't stopped storming for a good while. Holy shit. Oh my god. Well, hopefully no more blackouts during the storm because that will be even worse. That will be a fucking 1-2 punch combo. What does diffusion does for games? Diffusion. That's a graphic thing, but I don't even know exactly. So sorry. Don't worry, the excuses he uses are already BS. Oh no, absolutely. Don't worry, Matthias. I know. I know. Viking put the plastic chair away. No, but Viking wants the storm to be approaching. But the problem is the storm approached, and the storm is not fucking leaving. It's like a bad house guest. Just like, yeah, okay, all right. I feed you. I treated you well. It's been 3 days, you motherfucker. Get out of my house. But yeah, so we've been like streaming this game for almost a week. Oh, hello, Nicola. How are you doing, friendo? Thank you for joining me. It's good to see you again, as always. How have you been, friend? But yeah, as I was saying, we've streamed this game now for about a week. Like, this has been a week since the game released and since we started streaming the game. Yeah, no. You nailed the plastic chair to the ground just outside your door waiting. Yeah, do you have like a katana as well? Like on the chair, just like this. Hot and bothered, it reached 28 degrees today. Thank God you said something about Celsius, because when you said hot and bothered, I was like, oh no, we need to put Nicola into the thirst list as well, it seems. Just like, get in with Matthias, there you go. Anyways, that, to be honest with you, Matthias, when you posted the fucking like, I wasn't expecting like a Japanese Smash Ultimate tournament to be that stacked with foreign, with like people outside of Japan as well. It looks amazing. I'm not gonna lie. So then Peace Premiere, then SP Super Premiere. So it's huge. No, it's stacked. Is it this weekend? Because if it is, you're gonna have a lot of fun. One of Sega iconic composers retired. I mean, it makes sense, man. Like, they need to retire at some point. Like, you can write music forever, but at some point, it's just, you know, when it is a job, you will get, like, burnout. One of your friends is going to EVO Japan and potentially playing against a good Ino. Ooh, good luck! What is he playing, though? Yeah, this is the first time a lot of these are going to Japan. Unfortunately, a lot of the stuff are helping with them learning the Japanese costumes and phrases. That's really good. That's extremely good, because not only it's, you know, polite to know a lot of the costumes when you go to a foreign country, it will also help a lot with, because again, most of the players playing there will be Japanese, so it will help them a lot to like communicate with the people there. Bridget, but I think he's swapping her for Venom. I mean, that's not bad. Like, Venom and Bridget has the like they're completely different characters when it comes to their playstyle. And I think Bridget is still quite powerful from what I've heard, especially with her with her mix-ups that she can do. But if he feels like, you know, confident with Venom, go for it. I mean, he likes setup characters. Yeah, he will like Venom then. Absolutely. Venom is like one of the premier setup characters in the franchise, so that's good to know. Hopefully they do well. Pass their wishes from us as well. And yeah, so as I was saying before, sorry for derailing all the time, but I love talking with you guys and see how you guys doing. But yeah, as I was saying, like, it's been a week since Fatal Fury City of the Wolves has been like fully released to the public. And for the three streams that we did like of the game, we were playing the single player modes mostly because I wanted to get like used to, you know, controlling the characters, like the feel of the game. And even though unfortunately I didn't have a lot of time to play it outside the stream, I just went on training mode usually, or played against the CPU for a couple of hours, and that's it, because I haven't had the time. But I'm getting a little bit more comfortable with the game. At the very least, I'm understanding a bit of its pacing and stuff like that. So the idea was for the first week to play the single player content, get used to everything, and well, the first week is done, and May is here. By the way, happy May, everybody. I hope the last spring month transitioning into the summer is gonna treat us well and give us a very nice taste of what summer is to be in the future. And also it's gonna be no May cry, please, no, I've had enough, except if you have allergies, because the pollen is gonna go up the wazoo with May. It usually happens after all. But yeah, it's May 2nd cry. Yeah. Oh god, the May's crying all the time. But yeah, so and with May coming in, it's time to actually start the proper adventure in the fighting game, which is fighting people online. So today we're gonna like talk a little bit about how we're gonna approach the online, because we'll be going for it for almost a month until like the end of May. Obviously there will be some Monster Hunter streams and that kind of stuff, but time to make others rage quit. I mean, you say that, but I am trash when it comes to like playing randoms online, mostly because I don't have as much experience. So one of the skills that I lack a lot is like adapting to opponents fast. I'm good at that. I'm good fighting against friends, but that's because after fighting them for a while, I know how they play. But yeah, so the idea of what we will be doing is... One moment. Oh, the chat box is there. Okay. Just making sure, because it was like, what the fuck? Wait a minute. Yeah, okay. Because it wasn't appearing for a bit. Alright, anyway. So, the idea is to... Like, usually, one of the things that I have problem with fighting games, the CPU in this game is fucked up. Yes, it is. I've been playing the CPU. I haven't played the level 5 CPUs yet. I've only played up to level 4. But the problem is, like, at level 4, the CPU starts reading your inputs quite frequently. And that's a problem when you're trying to learn a game, because with fighting games, and you will see as we go along when we play people online, one of the main things is mixing people up to open them up when you're in the offensive, or trying to like get your turn back when you're on the defensive with like footsies, neutral, or finding a gap in their offense. Unfortunately, that's very hard to do when the CPU reads your inputs and it knows like, oh, there is a gap there, and uppercuts you, which the CPU has done quite a bit. Or when you try to go for high-low mix-ups and the CPU is like, yeah, I know everything. Like, I know you're in the air, I know you press down, I know you will do this. So I'm just going to block everything, essentially. It makes it quite hard to train for this kind of aspects. But it is an SNK CPU, so, you know, if you've played SNK fighting games, you know that yes, thank you, Matthias. Genocide Cutter is the epitome of like the CPU going gap, you know. This is like you left a gap in your offense, even a tiny one. Genocide Cutter. Yeah, it's a very annoying like aspect of the SNK like CPU mentality, essentially. But the main aspect now is like I never like I'm gonna try, and I will need to emphasize everything that we're about to talk about today, and like for the future streams. Remember, big quotation on the word try. Like it's because we're gonna I'm gonna try to approach like learning this game as we're playing online, instead of like me playing online and hoping that I can find the answers as I'm going along, which obviously is gonna be an aspect. Thank you for winning the money. Yeah, absolutely. Nick may try. Yeah, no. Yeah, I like not may try. I will try. It doesn't mean that it will work though. But yeah, so like usually when I play fighting games, I approach like fighting games the same way as I approach every other fucking game that I play, which is I'm just gonna play it and I hope that I pick up the skills as I go along. So they will go to Melbourne, Australia to win the money. Oh yeah, that where the fucking finals happening? Jesus. I mean, going there is a thing. Trying to survive not only the tournament, but Australia wildlife itself is gonna be a problem. That's where one of the qualifiers are. Okay, but Nick, we'll try. Does it sound good for a T-Sop? But yeah, so the idea, so the aspect of it is like usually when you've seen me when I play a game, I usually pick up everything as I go along. They are pretty generous. Yep. And I'm really happy for that. I'm really happy that SNK is actually supporting not only Fatal Fury, but they're supporting their most recent fighting games. Both Samurai Showdown and KOF 15 are getting a decent price pot as well, which I'm really happy for. Again, those are good games. I haven't played Samurai Showdown, but I know a lot of people love it because it is one of the few like slower fighting 2D fighters with neutral focus on them as its main focus. And KOF 15 is, I think, like probably the most beloved KOF, one of the most beloved KOF games, even though it's the newest one. So I'm happy to see them being like, no, like obviously we will support Fatal Fury the most, but it's nice to see that their other games are not left behind the dust. So we'll have a lot of fun with those tournaments as well as they come along. But yeah, so the approach that I have, as I said before, in fighting games is that I just play the game and I try to pick up stuff as I go along. Maybe if it is like a card game or anything like that, I will look at the video to help me understand the deck I'm playing, or a fighting game maybe to help me understand a little bit of what the character's game plan is and how the combos are. Oh, hello Beamis, good to see you, friendo. I hope you're doing well, and if you're at work, I hope you're not being too hectic. And welcome. You will hear me talk a lot today. Nick needs to hire coaching. No, I will never hire coaching. Oh my goodness! Sunny West 76i is now followed. Thank you so much for the follow. I love your stream and enjoy being part of your fun community. Won't you mind adding me up on Discord? Your username is this. I mean, what? Why do you want to be in the Discord? Yeah, no, that's yeah. Bye. Yeah, I did. Don't worry. I immediately, definitely. You like being my community bot? You literally just joined. Fuck off. Alright, so we came, so yeah, beep boop or something even worse. I'm not letting that kind of stuff in. Fuck off. Alright, so for Fatal Fury, since I will be playing it online for almost a month, that's the challenge that I've put on myself. It's self-inflicted. I don't know why I decided to do it. I mean, I know why, because I want to actually like get decent at one fighting game in my life, but that it's gonna be a painful road. But I hope I will be describing a lot of the procedure that I will be following, and obviously I also want to have you all like join into the adventure if you have the game as well, or any other fighting game, honestly. But coaching, no, absolutely not. I don't think you're at work. Things are calm today. It's good to hear that, Beamis. And again, hopefully work will get over soon, so you can enjoy your weekend. But yeah, so the coaching for me, I am not interested. Like, I don't think coaching is. I understand coaching in the aspect of helping professional players, you know, people that go to tournaments all the time. That I get it, but I never understood hiring a coach to make you better at playing a video game for fun. That I don't get it. I understand that coaches need to make money as well, so obviously they will do that, but for me, nah, I'm alright. But as I said, I understand having coaches for competitive esports players. Absolutely. It's a sport after all. You need them in order to do that, but I think that's more of a, you know, a contract thing instead of like a session thing. But yeah, so no, we're not hiring coaching or anything like that. We are trying to improve ourselves for fun. You've seen coaches for God's sake. Man, it's the year 2025. It's this fucking decade. The decade, the 2020 decade, one of the aspects that it will be known for the most part would be people trying to make money out of anything. Anything can be a business, anything can be an entrepreneur like venture, anything. Do you know how many fucking YouTube ads I'm getting like for fucking crypto alone? Like, fuck me, man. It's insane. Your grandma always said, don't do the stuff that you're good at for free. No, absolutely, like, don't do the thing that you're good at for free. I understand that, but coaching should not be a thing that you should have. Not you should have, or you should need to play a game better for fun, casually, if that makes any sense. So, how are we gonna like? So with that said, we are gonna. So the main plan for how we're gonna approach this thing, this like online kind of like adventure that we'll be doing together. Let me put this. Now this is gonna be very funny. I have a Word document. Well, actually, it's Google Docs, but you know, it will have to do. But yeah, I have like a Word document, and this is kind of like how we're gonna be like focusing a lot of our like writing down. Wall of text, rejoice! It's not gonna be that big of a wall, so don't worry. But the part of this is gonna be like mostly. Nick is coming clean on Google Docs, yeah. But yeah, so what was causing your FPS issue, Zeno? Sorry. But yeah, so how we're gonna do this is like Google Doki. What the fuck is that? Anyway, you don't need motion blur. Oh no, not Word again. It's not Word. It's Google Docs, but you know it's almost Word. It's just free. That's why I use it. But yeah, it's a meme, Nick. Oh, I didn't know. I'm sorry. I'm not so much of a memer. You trust Google with your documents? For documents like this, which is gonna be like notes of what I'm going to be doing with what I'm going to be doing in a fighting game, Sid. Yeah, they can have that info. No, it's not useful in any way. Don't worry, Sid. I'm not gonna put my bank account in this. Also, hello, Sid. It's good to see you, friendo. Thank you so much for joining us. How have you been today? Do I have to post a video? Post it in the memes. I'll watch it eventually. But yeah, so how we're gonna approach this is like fighting games are complex motherfucking games. Like fighting games is one of those genres, especially because it's competitive. Together with like you put them together with MOBAs or like any other like complex competitive game, like card games for example, can be as that, where there is like a lot of like systems that you kind of like get pummeled. You can't change that. This is like one of the it's a meme of chicken joking and the self-ignite of one famous VTuber. I kind of heard something about a VTuber getting cancelled, but that's the only thing. Jiggles kicking, punching, jumping in that order. Oh, Tecmo Koei should hire you for the next Dead or Alive game, Sid. But yeah, so how we're gonna approach this, from starting with the online battles that we'll be doing from like tomorrow, are going to be like we will be focusing on one aspect of the game and try to like improve / use it to our benefit so we learn. Because the thing is, and unfortunately, is that like fighting games together with other competitive games is they don't like they can't have a like an experience like a single player game where it can introduce you each aspect one by one as they go along and have it like meticulously crafted in its single player to help you learn. I have no idea what that is. But yeah, like to have like every system taught to you and like have boss fights where it was like, all right, this is the new system, here is a boss fight that will like check you how you use that system and try to tell you how to use it, like try to teach you by playing how to use this particular system in its whole like thing. Look at memes. All right, here we go. Oh no, did I make a mistake to ask for this? If I play this, will I get cancelled?
They want to make an.
The fuck? No, okay.
They want to make an apology? Kugodaki.
I see. Alright. Okay. Yeah. An apology as always. an apology, which is a world of text on Twitter, and then the apology is not even an apology. They just go, "I am sorry," and then the world of text, you read through it and it goes like, "But really, it wasn't my fault." Guys, Nick is told old. He's told old and boomer for that shit. No, I get it. I mean, I did see the Minecraft film. Was that the Steve? Yes, too old. Correct. Yeah, like I mean that's how it always been. Like, come on, I've never seen an apology from any of these like internet personalities whenever like they get cancelled, which is actually like no like yeah, I understand what I did wrong and I will learn. No, it usually is like, I'm really sorry, but also, yes, you're correct. She moved the blame to her boyfriend. Yes! Yes! The fucking time is a flat circle! God damn it! These are the kind of things that I hear in my life that I go like, maybe dying is not bad. No, dying is very bad. Don't do it, but you know what I mean. This didn't pull out an instrument or starting mid apology videos. Yeah, I know. Yeah, good one as well. But yeah, so as I was saying before, we will fighting games, like a lot of competitive games. One of the main reasons why it's like very hard to actually enjoy when you go online, and it's a problem that I have as well, is because you don't have a way to be able to get to learn each aspect of the game one by one, and then try, like, as you get used to all of them, try to combine them and create after you're used to them and your reactions are getting better because you don't need to think as much about them, those each mechanic separately and these kind of things. You need to get you make notes like this too for matchups. That's really good. If you're a tournament player that you are, Matthias, that's important to do. I don't think I will be doing matchup notes for a while or ever, depending on how much time we'll have with the streams, but it's good to keep notes. And to be honest with you, these notes here will be things that I will be trying to do, but also it will be good for you people to see kind of my ideas clearly, and for people who want to join as well, because I'm Zeno has this game, Viking, I've seen that you've been playing the game as well, Timmy makes notes about me as well, I'm worried. But yeah, so with that though said, there we go. With that said, the reason why we'll be making notes and stuff like that is about, as I was saying, we can learn every system together in a fighting game, especially when we play it online. So what we will be doing is we'll be getting one aspect of the game and try to improve upon it as we're playing online. Now, what is the benefits and the benefits of this approach? We will be drilling aspects of the game that will be important one by one. So hopefully, and I am saying hopefully, that will help us have a better understanding of these aspects of each concept of Fatal Fury, and as we move forward, they will be concepts that will be easier to use as we'll get more used to them, and then layering on top other concepts and systems as we go along. And because I don't know if you've seen, Fatal Fury City of the Wolves has a lot of systems, which makes for a phenomenal. I like make art with the game. That sounds like a color editor job. But yeah, it reminds me of the thing about. I have no idea what that. The VTuber talk. Okay. So with that said, with all those systems together, it's gonna be quite hard to learn them all at once. You won't see me being able to just defend cancel into fucking 0 frame super, that kind of stuff. That's not gonna be happening anytime soon because that's hard. And also when you are online and you're getting pressured by an opponent, good luck fucking thinking about doing that. When you're getting pressured and trying to keep everything else in your brain, is the high-low mix-up? Are they giving Is this like positive? Is this a frame trap? Oh god, I was opened again because I was panicking. That happens a lot. And not only in fighting games, that happens in any competitive game. You get blasted by all the things that are answers, but you know, so you aren't making notes about exactly how many hits you have to just defend my super. No, I won't. Probably not, because I'm not gonna be practicing that. That sounds like I'm not gonna be practicing that on day one. That is way too far ahead into the future for that. We have way more things that we need to like. Just play Microsoft Excel the game, Nick. Oh, I mean, it's better than Google. I know. I've seen like a video about competitive Microsoft Excel tournament. It was really funny. I need a fan. It's too hot. Oh boy. But yeah, get air conditioning. But you're in Sweden. Are you making notes on Ronaldo's balls? No, but we'll definitely need like some, I mean, depending on how it will go. But here's the thing, guys. Matchup notes is way further ahead for what we need to do in order to learn a game. Don't get too ahead of yourselves. We are like starting from scratch here. I saw that TV. But yeah, we are way too... like beginner for this. So what we're gonna do, they don't install air conditioning in most Swedish houses because it's more often cold. No, I know, that's why I'm saying like you wouldn't have air conditioning because it's Sweden. So yeah, a fan is the next best thing. Should it be that expensive to get a fan? It's a fan. Are you going to get an electric one, or are you going to get like this one so you can act like a princess? Didn't new Hyrule Warriors had Vor in... Well, I mean, it is Legend of Zelda. Legend of Zelda always had Vor in it. Have you played Ocarina of Time? You need mice fans? No, you don't. Those people are some of the thirstiest people alive. But yeah, so... Nope, never did. Oh, yeah, if you've played, there is quite a few dungeons in the franchise Viking, which is like, oh, it's time to get inside this huge monster to save this person, and the huge monster's insides are like layered as a dungeon, weirdly enough. Jabu. But yeah, so do I qualify since I play Mai? I mean, maybe? I don't know. I play Mai as well. But yeah, so the idea is like to slowly start with different aspects of the game, and as we're playing along, trying to improve upon them. Now, the try part is very important because we'll be playing against people online, so they won't be giving us like the best conditions to obviously improve on the specific aspects we want. What would usually be happening is like I will be playing the match, and in my head I will have like the certain aspects that I want to improve first. So in order to improve them as we're playing online, which is the best way to actually like, did you choose skill level yet? No, nothing like that, Matthias, not yet. I haven't even started the online. But yeah, so the idea, so what we'll be doing is like every few streams we'll be being here on this like Word document, and we will be like practicing writing down what like will be the next aspects of the game that we'll need to focus. So in my mind, very generally, the three aspects that I would like to focus, the first one we'll start it is fundamentals. I will explain what I mean by fundamentals. It's actually quite easy to grasp, and it will be the most important aspect of the things that we'll need to grasp for the game, because even though it's basic, it's the main reason of how to like gain your best footing when you start a round and actually like playing against an opponent. After the fundamentals, we will continue with offense, and after offense we'll continue with defense. Will this appear on the test? Yes, absolutely. By the end of the series, you will have all of you will need to get a pop quiz. But so yeah, offense and then defense. Defense will be the last aspect, because defense is the most like long goal aspect. Because here's the thing, offense is gonna be a bit weird because offense is an aspect of the game that changes with your character, depending on your character, because combos are different, like block strings are different, the capabilities of the character, of their game plan is different. So no, don't worry. We have a test. I am not sharing mine. Come on, just 5 seconds, God. It reminds me of an asshole that did that tried to do that to me in one of the tests, Viking, which was like I am a person that will always say be kind to people, but that was one of the few bullies that I had in school, and the guy was looking at me being like, come on, please man, share my notes, share your notes, share your like test stuff with me, I'm gonna flunk. And I'm like, nope, fuck off. you were one of the few bullies in the school, get fucked. No, I'm not calling you an asshole, Viking. You haven't bullied Zeno yet. That is Timmy. That is Timmy's job. But yeah. So yeah, there he is. Yeah. Instantly, as I said it, the Kappa thing appeared. But yeah. So offense is gonna be a bit of a finicky when we get to it, a bit of a finicky concept because offense, as I said before previously, it changes depending on what character you use, and I'm gonna be using a couple of characters most probably because that's how I am as a person. I know I know you should be choosing a main and sticking with them, but I like playing different characters. Different characters in fighting games. I enjoy like playing many characters. It's one of the aspects of fighting games that I enjoy. But yeah, so offense is gonna just pick Hotaru. No, I'm not gonna pick Hotaru. I might pick Hotaru later, but I already have the character to start with. So you're making it intentionally harder for you, Nick. I'm making it harder definitely, but I'm making it more fun. But the defensive one is gonna be last, and the reason being, although I might change it, we'll have to see. The main thing is like offense is the most character specific aspect of the game, but it's also the aspect that allows you to, keep the pressure, keep your turn, do the most fun aspect of a fighting game, which is pressing fucking buttons and trying to open your opponent. Defense, on the other hand, is the opposite. It's like defense in this game is sometimes character specific, but there is so many universal defensive mechanics in this game that no matter which character you choose, they will be the skills will translate, if that makes any sense, right? Like ref blow, like just defense, hyper defense, canceling out of this kind of stuff. All of these things are universal between characters. Well, ref blow obviously is a different move between characters, but cancelling into ref blow as a defensive option from like a just defense or something like this is universal. That won't change, like depending whichever character you choose. Offense, on the other hand, is a bit more like character specific. So we will see. Like. We'll start with fundamentals and then we'll see how it goes depending on how we're playing, and we'll see what skills I'm lacking more. We'll see if we will focus on offense or defense after the fundamentals instead. But like, to be honest with you, although Timmy, as you said, just pick Hotaru, be that guy Nick, it's a bit of a shame that Hotaru is picked by a lot of people, not because he's a fun character. I actually liked playing Hotaru in the beta. Unfortunately, she's a strong character, and a lot of people are picking her not so much because they enjoy like Hotaru as a character. It's because she's strong. I go with strong. Which, hey man, where there is a 1.5 million at the top of the mountain of the World Championship for this game, I get it. Do I appreciate it? Absolutely not, motherfucker. Try to be the best and have fun with the game, but that's neither here nor there. That's not the mentality you should have in esports, unfortunately. A lot of people are playing Mine Street Fighter 6 for the same reason. I know. It's very funny because I played from day one, and when people were like, Mine's not that good, and then people were like, no, wait a minute. But yeah, so leaving that aside, that's kind of like how the plan for the next month will be when we're playing like Fatal Fury online. It's gonna be, actually I forgot something on the stream that I should have done. There we go. It's gonna be learning different aspects of the fight. Nick started the whole my problem. No, I did not, trust me. The whole my problem started when Capcom decided to give her like fucking Anji projectile as an EX move, which I love, but it's a very powerful option for a game focused on neutral. So that's kind of like how we will be like continuing with our Fatal Fury streams for the month, and hopefully it works out. Hopefully we'll see how it goes. But yeah, so to talk a little bit more about generally like more like in detail about the foreseeable future, like the stream that is going to happen like tomorrow and probably on Monday, is for the few first streams we will be focusing on fundamentals. Now, what does it mean fundamentals in fighting games? Because fundamentals in fighting games is kind of different depending on the person. But the fundamentals in a fighting game for me is usually like neutral, good neutral, like essentially like, you know, understanding your normal buttons, where to press them, where to like exactly, Kami, I like that. Yeah, well, it's nice to have like thank you, bot, for being on our side, even though Kami is like really like holding you with a gun. But yeah, so what we'll be doing for fundamentals is Tizok bad in this game. The problem with Tizok Viking is like Tizok is a grappler, yet he is not the best grappler in this game. Hotaru is the best grappler, and Rock is also a really good grappler, because these guys have like very good offensive options and mix-ups and stuff, and they possess a good grab command, which is hilarious. While Tizok is like, I am the grappler, and he has like an okay command grab. His command grab game is not the worst, but everything else like is bad, unfortunately. They count as grapplers? They shouldn't, but they do, because they have a command grab. Like, to understand Viking, Hotaru's command grab, if the opponent reads it and they jump, if they jump too late, they can punish it by when they reach the ground. Hotaru will be safe. While Tizok, if he tries to go for the command grab and the opponent jumps because they're expecting them to do a command grab, they get punished. So yeah, imagine like the grappler of the game getting punished for an opponent read the command grab, and then the other characters in the game not even being punishable if they whiff the command grab sometimes. It's insane. Or JD his command grabs, well, you cannot JD his actual command grab, but you can JD his hit grab, I'm guessing, yeah. The best grappler is me running up with Terry and pressing throw. Oh, you will see me doing that a lot, Matthias. That's something that I do a lot in fighting games. But yeah, so let's start with fundamentals. First of all, the first thing that we'll need to like kind of like improve upon is neutral. Basic. God, this is very... One moment. Put like heading 2. Yeah, big enough. Alright, neutral. So what does neutral mean? Because many people will be like, what do you mean by neutral? So no, it's just defend. Sorry, JD is just defend, which is very fucking confusing, because in other SNK fighters Viking, like KOF for example, JD means jump D, which means jump heavy kick. So it will get a bit confusing for a bit, because it makes me able to think of Footsies as a platform game. I mean, to be honest with you, that they have run buttons. I mean, I know what you mean, but like footsies in fighting games, like take a different like aspect depending on what fighting game you play. Because in platform fighters, footsies like the ability to run. Yeah, I mean, not every character has the ability to run in this game, obviously. But I thought JD was a character or someone. Oh, JD is a character in Street Fighter 6, yeah. But in SNK games, usually JD means jump D. But in Garo in this game, it means just defend. Yeah, it's the intricacies of having like different. It's the intricacies of having like different aspects, different like shortenings for different games. John DJ, yeah, exactly. But yeah, so that's why it's John DJ. I didn't know his name was John. But yeah, so neutral. Now neutral is like a very interesting, like it's a very like kind of like nebulous term because neutral changes depending on the fighting game you play. Street Fighter, for example, neutral is a big, like neutral is all about footsies. And in Fatal Fury, neutral is also about footsies. So footsies is a thing that we will need to like learn. Essentially, like when we mean footsies, I mean we mean like, you know, using normals to gain advantage in neutral. So what does that mean? Let's go to the game and talk about it together real quick. Now, mind you, I need to actually do the thing, go to practice and in training. All right, so I forgot. The character that I will be playing for the start, at the very least, of our online adventure, unfortunately, is not going to be Marco. I found that Kami is a fake Shetland. Fake? What? He does not sound Scandinavian at all. I know. I'm sorry. He doesn't sound, but he lives there, so you know he has it by being there. But yeah. It's not gonna be Marco. No, Marco was the character that I enjoyed a lot when I was trying the game on single player for the. Let me put the camera down here for now. There we go. Marco is like the character that I enjoyed the most when I was playing. And betraying Salvatore, I know, but Salvatore, unfortunately, Viking, is a bit of a wacky character. Which means that he won't help me a lot with learning a lot of the fundamentals of the game if I start using him as much. He sounds like a Scottish farmer, so it's fine. Yeah, exactly. No, we will be starting with Terry. With Terry Brogard, he's gonna be our bro. Let's beat up our son. But yeah, so we'll start with Terry because Terry is exactly. I know. I'm sorry. I know. Boring. I understand. Some people will find this like choice boring. I get it. But Terry is one of the best character in this game to learn fundamentals because Terry is a character that does not have too many options, but he's a solid character because he rewards you for playing good neutral. And we will explain everything as we go. But first, let's talk about what do we mean footsies? Footsies is the aspect of like using your normals, so like heavy kick, this, the lights and everything, using them to gain the advantage on in neutral. So neutral is like when, you know, both characters are far apart from each other, both of them can act and they need to make specific choices in order to get the advantage. Advantage, like if you do a hard knockdown, Terry is now in advantage because on the hard knockdown, Terry can act, but Rock cannot, essentially. So the aspect of it is like using your like normals in order to like gain the advantage for yourself. So that meaning like like Terry is great for this. Why? Heavy punch. Now this button has one major problem. It is crouchable. So if the opponent is crouching, you cannot connect this move, which is a bit of a problem. But it hits hard. It has quite a good priority. And if it hits... Oh, sorry. And if it hits from any distance, you can start your combo. So you can start doing a lot of damage. So now the main thing is like, so this is gonna be, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this is gonna be our workhorse button. Like D, like a C, standing C and crouching C, they're gonna pull a lot of fucking work when we're playing online. Because these are like our best starters from far away. Does this game also have combos that only work for crouching as well as restand and such? Not as much as other games, but yes, there are like some aspects, Matthias, that are only working for crouchers. Because if I remember correctly, there are some aspects where like aerial attacks connect, like if the enemy is crouching, right? Let's do crouch. If the enemy is crouching and you try to go for like a cross up, because your cross up attack will, or aerial attack in general, because your cross up attack, because the opponent is crouching, there it lands when you're closer to the ground. Some aspects work better if they're crouching, because you're already like closer to the ground where you go in. So this attack here won't work as easily if the enemy is standing. Like if I do this, like, but I do it too high up, it won't connect. So I don't know if there is like there won't be a lot of moments where like the crouching and standing opponent will play a big difference, except for aerial moves for the most part. Yeah, like this is a concept that works for every fighting game, to be honest, but in this is important because like, as you see, this didn't connect. But if they're crouching, or if you hit it like lower, when they're like this would have hit if they were crouching as well, and then it combos. So obviously crouching opponents are way more like susceptible to stronger combos because of that aspect, that universal aspect of fighting games, essentially. Now, what are the big problems with Terry when it comes to neutral though? Because here's the thing, this and this button will be our workhorses. The problem is Terry doesn't have any other like good, like, and obviously light punch, but light punch does not connect into anything if you hit it from far. Like if I hit it far here, right, it won't connect into burning. You see, it doesn't combo. It only connects through this, or like light uppercut, which is fine. It still puts the opponent on knockdown and you still have the advantage of it. So that will help us in the long run as well. But the best far move he has is this one, and this one by far. Now, this is not just the. Can you forward feint the jab to get something? So here's the problem. Forward feinting the jab gives you some good things. Like if you do like, it gives you like the aspect, but the problem is, like Matthias, feinting a heavy puts you on plus, feinting a jab puts you on minus. So there is things that you can do. So it's not a bad idea to feint your jab and then go for a throw. Which is a good tactic to have in order to open up an opponent, but don't feint jabs for like universal pressure. They leave you very on like -1. On far away, they leave you on -4. It's not a good thing to do. Like far strong leaves you only on -1, but you know, which is okay. And close one like leaves you on +1. It's still your turn. Like, sorry. Can I not feint that one? Oh, I cannot feint his close. Okay. But yeah, doing this and then this, -1. So it's really good to feint your moves on block if the opponent is blocking for your strong attacks, but don't do it so much for your weak attacks because they put you in a disadvantage. Like this is like light kick is my furthest reaching, standing light kick is my furthest reaching like light normal. If I feint it, I cannot even feint it, so that's not an issue. Like usually a combo string will be like light done and then this. Usually that would be a combo string. He has a target combo with lights. Oh, sorry, not. Oh, that one. Yeah, this one. Yeah. But yeah, you can. There is a gap in between. So if you do like, if we put him like guard all. Yeah, okay. If we put him on guard all, we can do like this kind of like pressure. We're on -5, which is not the best, but we're very far away. It's not easy to punish someone this far away on -5. One thing that you will need to, with the frame data that we'll get further into it as we go along online, is that the further you are, it's harder for you to be punished. Like in this situation here, if we do like this, in order to punish us, they will need to use like either an EX move, an EX special that is like goes in, kind of like something like this, and that's not even fast enough, or a super. Like if I did this, for example, with if I was like this with Terry, and then the opponent did like something like this, they might be able to punish us. Might, because we're further away. But yeah, so one thing that they did that I didn't know is like they added light kick and heavy punch as the feint shortcut as well, which is a blessing. Light kick and heavy punch usually is one of the shortcuts that they like using for universal mechanics in other KOF games. Like in KOF 15, it's the shortcut that you use in order to go into max mode, essentially, to cancel into max mode and then start continue your combos and your oppression from there. So it's nice that they at least use this as the feint, which is really good. Yeah. So now that we talked about this, let's talk a little bit about what. There we go. Input recording. So what we'll do now is like I'll have Rock throw a heavy kick. All right. So now why I'm doing this? So as we talked about, footsies is all about like getting like into neutral and try to open up the opponent. But here's the thing. Footsies is also like trying to hit an opponent when you anticipate them to throw a normal out to get you. So a lot of the times, if you go like online and you look at like Street Fighter matches, especially when you see like high tournament matches, you will see a lot of people being in neutral and just do this kind of thing. Matthias does it all the time because he plays Ryu, which is a very important aspect of Ryu. He's like, he will go this. Now, why they do this is that what they will do is like, depending on what the character they're fighting, they will go like, all right, their best button for footsies, for neutral, is around this area to hit me. So they will go in and then they will go back. Now, why would they do that? They do this because they will go like, all right, so like Rock is around here, right? So people will like go in and then walk out, and then because their button will whiff, they will try to punish it. So they'll go like, oh, sorry, they punish me here instead. That. So that's the core in many people. That's the core aspect of footsies. Trying to open up your opponent for a big combo like that. So yeah, so you will like go in, you'll go, oh fuck, I pressed the wrong button, sorry. You go in, Rock will throw his heavy kick, And then like footsies, yeah. So Beamies, I'm explaining a little bit what footsies mean in like fighting games, what the aspect of footsies in fighting game is. So footsies is like using your normal buttons in order to like gain the advantage in combat when you're playing during neutral. Neutral being like the state where both characters are like a bit further away from each other and both of them can act essentially. So either you do this by like using your normals, like being like, oh, the opponent is in the range of my punch. Get him. Footsies, yeah. Footsies is a very important aspect, especially when you play games like this game has a lot of it. Street Fighter is the footsie game. It's like using your normals in a sense of like, hey, are you thinking that the opponent is getting too aggressive? Like you will see a lot of people, Rock for example, be like, oh yeah, I want to run in. He went like, we're in neutral. He's not throwing projectiles. He's waiting for me to do thing. I'll just go in and fucking grab him. Like that will happen. That's something that people will start doing. You want to stop them from doing that. How you do that? Easy. Oh, they got in. Like, there you go. Fuck it. Get the fuck away. Stop moving. I thought footsies was a different thing in fighting games. That's what I always thought that footsies are. Or like, oh, they're getting in. Here you go. But that's the first aspect of footsies. So the first thing that we will be trying is to get in a correct range and try to punish our opponents with like our normals. This is like one of the core aspects of this game. It will help us a lot in the future. Having this down with any character will help us a lot in getting the advantage more often for ourselves, or at the very least annoying the opponent so they don't go haywire essentially. So, but as I was saying before, footsies is not only about like hitting your opponent once in order to stop them and keep them down. It also is all about punishing. So again, I'm having guard. Like guarding is still fine. We're far away. Like this kick is -5, but we're so far. Like correct footsies is also like making your button safe when your opponent is blocking. So here we're on -6. Oh fuck. -5. Oh fuck. +3. We're okay. -3, like +3. We're okay. And then whoops. What you try to press a button here, hidden here, have a punch. Like it's kind of like it's very important on that. And then as I was explaining before, the best aspect, which is punishing the opponent for trying to out-footsie you themselves. So like you will go, like a lot of the times we'll be going in, we'll do this, they will be throwing a kick, oh fuck, they kicked me, If we see the opponent do that a lot, like trying to out-footsie us, we'll just go in, go out, and then try to punish them. Or just defend. We cannot do that punish. We cannot do this like this into this. That doesn't work normally. But by getting that wild punish, because we out-footsied them essentially. No, come on. Nope, sorry. Sorry. My mistake, sorry. Oh, come on, Nick. Whoop. Nope. Yeah, or counter hitting them as well. I thought it was knowing how to stay close to your opponent, but also in good distance so most of his attacks won't hit me. That is an aspect of it, yeah. Like, that is an aspect of it, but sometimes Viking, depending on the character, they don't want to be close. Dalsin, for example, like, or Kane in this game. Footsies for Kane is throw projectiles, zone them out. Dalsim, a lot of his normals are like reach half the stage away. That's footsies for him as well, but he's a zoner. He wants to stay out. He's a keep away character. So footsies for them works a bit differently, if that makes any sense. But keeping the distance so most attacks don't hit you while you punish them for attempting for them to hit you is a footsies thing, absolutely. So let me record. Oh, sorry. All right, so oops. As I said, workhorse of a button. So yeah, we do this. Oh. And the other thing is, Kain is a Ronaldo fan. Kain likes balls too. Yeah, I mean, his big super is a humongous ball. Don't forget. And obviously, as we play along and we get these kind of interruptions, then we'll be coming back into the training mode and try to find out what we can do after this. So, for example, this is something that will happen a lot. Us, while punishing like an opponent like this, will be a thing that will be happening quite a bit as we're playing this game. So now that we know that this can work, we need to find a way to make sure that we can get a good punish after this. You know? So Ronaldo is a Kain fan. I mean, Kain is rich. Maybe he's looking for a sponsor. Who knows? But yeah, either doing like from here. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh. Nice. Okay. Oops. Oops. Ah, I was too late. Fuck. And unfortunately with footsies, as you see, it can be reactionary, but you need to kind of like get, kind of like be a bit preemptive with it. Because as you see, if you're not preemptive with it, you don't get the opportunity to punish them a lot. As you saw there. And you saw that damage. Like, see it again. Just by I'm only using like a couple of normals and 2 specials, and see like the damage we get. Look at that. We did 400 damage. That's like 40%. Now, by the way, when it goes for 100, every character in this game has 1,000 damage. I think every character in this game has the same amount of health. So when it says 400, that means that we did 40% of the opponent's health by just like counter punishing them on neutral and then getting in. And the thing is, once you do that, right? Once you like did all that damage, even Tizok it might be a bit different, but I'm pretty sure Tizok also has some like good combos depending on his like depending on how he lands it. There we go. 400 damage and the guy is like on a knockdown. So we did 40% of his health, put him on knockdown, which means that it is our advantage, and they have to guess, like we have to guess their option and they have to guess what we will be doing as an offensive option during our turn. And he also, yeah, everybody, if I remember correctly, Viking, I think everybody has 1,000 health in this game. I think. Very few SNK fighters have like differentiating healths for their characters. But yeah, so that did that make any sense? I'm really sorry. I need to also like, did that make any sense? Does that make any sense about like what do I mean by footsies essentially neutral? Like, and this is one of the main reasons why I picked Terry for starting with this game, because Terry is one of the characters that gains immense reward from footsies. Terry in this game I choose him to start learning this game because Terry doesn't have a lot of options. I'm gonna say this right now. He doesn't have a lot of options. He is a very basic, straightforward character on how he plays and what his game plan is. His game plan is like open up your opponent, either try to punish your opponent with his good buttons, or try to skip neutral by having a good distance, distancing his big attacks. Like the Burning Knuckle special, yeah, you saw that was on 0. The Burning Knuckle special at far range, or this one, -6, that's not good. We'll need to learn the spacing for this, but yeah. If you space the Burning Knuckle properly, even when they block it, they don't get a lot of advantage. -2, it's their turn, but they cannot punish us. And this, and Crack Shoot, if it lands, again, it's their turn, but we are not getting punished by using it. So that's Terry. Terry is use your buttons, use that, and then if you kind of go they might want to approach, or they might want to do a special from far, you do this, you catch them, and if Terry gets a counter hit from his Burning Knuckle or his Crack Shoot, party time. Let me see. How can I make it so counter? On, yeah, it lands, on counter hit. Do you see that? On counter hit. I want to see if I can do 1, 2, to see if I can do bound. Ah, it's too far. Okay. But if I do this into this, that's Terry's game plan. So Terry's game plan is literally make sure they either open them up with good neutral, or if you think the other characters trying to do something fancy from long range and you can reach them with your specials, go for it. The only thing that you need to be careful is to not spam as many people call them, neutral skip options, because these two specials, the Burning Knuckle and the Crack Shoot, they call them neutral skip options for Terry, because when it happens, now Terry's in your face and he'll try to open you up. And here, now Terry's in your face, and light Crack Shoot, if you space it up Crack Shoot, if you space it up properly, it's only -2. -2 is nothing. -2, yeah, you're giving your turn, absolutely. But the opponent, if you do this to someone who doesn't know, right, and they try to do a heavy for you, and you press a jab, yeah, you're okay. You are actually opening them up as well. So, we'll be using, these buttons in order to get in and try to open up the opponent. Oh my goodness. Sorry, one moment, guys. What the fuck is this? No. Fucking Windows want me to set up something. I'm like, no, I'm streaming. Fuck off. And then using our buttons to actually, get the advantage on this aspect. And this is kind of how neutral works for Terry. Obviously, another aspect of neutral is jumps. You know, jumping in. And as you see, if we jump with a heavy punch or a heavy kick, we are +3. Heavy punch is even better because it leaves us on +6, which means that this is a block string. They can't do anything about this when we they need to hold that. How many minus frames does move need to be considered unsafe? I think is -5 to -4 Viking, because usually close jabs, which are usually the fastest button for a character, come out on frame 4. So if the move that you're using on block is -4 and up, or -5 and up, that means that opponent can't punish you at that point. Mind you, it might be a simple punish, but it's still a punish. And for Terry, for example, if the opponent uses like close to us, a move that is like has a minus 4 or above, Timmy, you left as I'm explaining important stuff about like playing the fighting game. Don't come back to me and say like why don't I know this answer for the test? You will be tested after this at the end of the month. He lost his first round, yeah. So, but the thing is, if somebody comes and they do like a very unsafe move, even if it is like not safe enough for me to do crouching, like to me like do close heavy, right? Terry can do enough combo up close with lights as well, because he can do like and then go for this. Like you can do like pam. Can I do? Yeah. Even from lights, mind you, only if they're very close you can do this punish. But you can still do full combo from lights if you're very close to them. Even a basic one, even if you don't want to spend a lot of meter or anything, right? Oh, come on, Nick. That's fine. 180. Or if you have the bar and you go like, yeah, fuck it, let's go for a super. Oh, sorry. Oops. $273. Really good as well. So that's the thing. So that's kind of like footsies and neutral in general. But that's not the only thing that we'll be focusing on starting. So one of the main things, please don't be a written test. Please don't be a written test. Please don't be a written test. Please don't be. Oh God, everybody's getting PTSD. Don't worry. I've had a couple of nightmares where I'm like, oh God, I'm late for a test or something like this. And then I'm like, Nick, you're 35. What are you talking about? Waking up with cold sweats. But yeah, so jumpings is the other part of neutral that we'll need to be very careful of. Essentially like trying to see what we will be like, what is good to use to keep opponent, like to open up opponents, like cross-ups for example. Like the cross-up move for Terry and for a lot of people is light aerial light kick. Not everybody, but the majority of them. Sorry, one moment. Simple combo, almost 200 from just one cross-up, right? Like, can I want to see if I can do like, one, come on Nick, 1, 2, or like 1, 2, yeah, there we go. Or we can do like, if we're not sure that we can connect, we can do this. 180. And then pop. And then pop. And we can go for a full combo over there as well with that. So that's the other aspect. Jumpings. We need to figure out like which buttons are good for which range. For example, I think the best jumping button for Terry will be heavy kick. It reaches quite far. It has a downward angle, which is really good because this means that it can catch like people crouching more easily because it has a downward angle for it. And if you connect it deeply, if you go like short hop heavy, as you see, it actually connects into a combo. So with that said, but the other aspect that would be important is like when to use full jumps and when to use short hops. This is something that I am not very well versed with myself, I'm not gonna lie. So this is something that we'll need to find together. Because here's the thing, it's very important. When you full jump, you can still like what was SNK's worst fighting game, or at least not super well received? Well, one of them I can tell you for now is SVC Chaos, SNK versus Capcom Chaos. That game looks really good, but unfortunately was made on a rush because they were like getting, it was the second time they were getting bankrupt, so that game is like busted when it comes to its like mechanics. There are still people that like it, but yeah, it didn't work that well, unfortunately. But yeah, so another thing that will be working for, actually, let me bring the block, this, because we're talking footsies using normals to gain advantage in neutral. We explained to gain advantage in neutral and counter hitting opponents for counter hitting opponents. God, I can't type, I'm really sorry. There we go. Then we have aerials and anti-air. And anti-airs. So this is kind of like aerials and anti-airs, and then not taking throws, avoiding throws is the last one, which I will talk about both of them now as well, so don't you worry, I got you, brothers. So apparently Burning Fight and KOF 12. KOF 12 was really bad as well. Burning Fight, I don't know what that is. KOF 12, yeah, it was really bad. Again, like SVC Chaos, it was unfinished. At least KOF 12 got a redemption with KOF 13. Surprising because KOF 94 remake and KOF new Abe. I played SVC Chaos, those were worse. No, I can imagine. But yeah, so and aerials, as I said before, we'll need to kind of like figure out which pattern is good for what. So to be honest with you, like, as you see, by the way, back light kick is different than like forward light kick. So what will happen is light punch and heavy punch like will be our best like air to air buttons. So essentially if the opponent jumps a lot and want to interrupt the mid jump, we'll just like use this or this. So if you see like, let's go action, backstep, vertical jump. Let's see vertical jump, right? There we go. Or this one. In order to like stop them, you know. Stop. And you're like, when you win these fights, when you win like the aerial, like even if you hit them once through an aerial, it's your turn. Like, you see, we're plus 29 frames by just hitting them in the air. Just hitting them in the air. So we have like a lot of options that we can do after that. Like dash in and try to grab them. Or dash in and pressing a button. Like there is... So just by hitting them in the air, great. But because of short hops are way harder to punish. Because short hops is, as the name implies, they go up and down very fast. It's more of an oppressive tool, and there will be a lot of people that you will see like later. They will be like doing oppressive moves by like just short hopping and pressing aerials as we're like on the defensive. And for these, there is one answer: invincible uppercuts. Not every character has them, but usually every character has at least one like good anti-air option as a special. And Terry is lucky enough to have like an invincible light DP, so we'll be fine with that. This is kind of like what we'll be using for two reasons. Either one, for like keeping people from like stop short hopping, enough of your side, I want to play now. You know, it's my... And as you can see, you cannot grab them easily as a short hop. But yeah, stop fucking jumping. Is the secret is Southtown mode always in the same place? No, I don't think so, Viking. It might be in the same place per character, but I don't know. I think like it's in a different place. No, it's no randomized. No, oh, apparently they're completely randomized. Okay. But yeah, so And then later down the line, we will learn about more like advanced anti-airs and aerial stuff, but that will come as we go in more into more complicated, like more defensive or defensive and offensive options. But that's for later. Again, today, like for the next few streams, we'll be learning fundamentals. We're learning like getting a turn, getting pressing buttons, like literally just a hit. Like we won't be even focusing on combos so much for the start. Because here's the thing, combos. Why would you not be Blue Mary, Nick? Because Blue Mary is not in this game yet, Sid. Or if Blue Mary was in this game, I would main her day one. But she's not in this game yet. But yeah, so first and foremost, at the start, at the very least, we will be like opening up opponents like with good neutral, or either using our neutral skips and punishing opponents with their jumpings. And to be honest with you, my main goal for the jump attacks for the opponent, let's just do like a jump attack. My main thing will be uppercutting them. There are better ways. Blue Mary is in this game. It's just not playable yet. Thank you, Ninja. And also, welcome, Ninja. How are you doing, friendo? It's good to see you. But yeah, for the start, when I'm playing online, the first thing that I will be doing to punish aerials will be literally just uppercutting them. We won't be like... There are way better options that you can do if you are way more versed into like the mechanics and like the options that each character has in order to punish aerials. But again, we're just trying our fundamentals. We're not trying to get big damage now. Now we're trying to get opportunities for damage, if that makes sense. Like, that's how I'm approaching this. Because here's the thing, guys. Like, obviously doing big beefy combos is really fun. Like, no, I know. I spend enough time on KOF 13 training mode to do fancy combos that I've never managed to pull off against, like, opponents. It's fun. But big combos is, the, like translating or converting your hits into big damage. But the problem is you need to first get those hits before you start converting them. So as I was saying before, fine, busy getting the JRPG I spent 3 months working towards. Good luck, man. Good news is that the next major JRPG I'm after in this series won't release in the West until literally the end of this year. Okay, so at the very least, you have time. Like, at the very least. I hope you're not overworking yourself too much, my friend. Like, again, good luck, honestly. But yeah, so. And then, last part about neutral is throws. So, now, I'm gonna have Rock throw us now. So, alright, so first, this is it. The first thing that we'll be doing is just try to tech throws. That's it. Like, nothing fancy for now. There are fancy things, like you can avoid throws in many different ways. You can shimmy them. The Daigo Mehara special. He loves doing this. Simming. So you go in. Oh no, you missed your throw. Daigo loves this. Pretending that he's gonna go in for a throw and then they walks back. And then you go for a full damage. And then another thing is jumping. Another thing is jumping as well for neutral throws. But again, those are complex. They're a bit more complex options. Well, not very complex, but they're a bit more complex. Now we're just trying to just get the fundamentals down. So for now, it's just gonna be me like... Oh, sorry. Let me try that again. For now, it's just gonna be me trying to like... just tech the throw. Because when you tech the throw... it puts us back into neutral, and then we can just like start like trying to get people. What work? I bought this game entirely with gift cards I had during service. It's a very good way to save money and time. That's true. Actually, that is very true. But still, man, good luck. Like hopefully everything will. Hopefully you will be enjoying the game as well. But yeah, that's like the first steps for like neutral. So let's recap. Use normals to gain damage, keep opponents down, and get counter hits in order to convert into like basic combos. And again, our combos for the start, at the very least, will be very basic. They will be like either like this or this or sorry. Nope. Where is it? There we go. Or like this. That's it. This is going to be as like, for the most part, this is going to be as basic as we can get, because again, the why we're starting with fundamentals on training is for the reason of like getting like decent on, there we go, getting like those opportunities. Because if there is one thing that I'm really bad with fighting games, is getting the opportunities to do damage. So that's the footsie part, like the avoiding throws part, everything. Let me like fix it on our big screen as well, because footsies, oh, my mistake, do this, and this, avoiding throws, and using punishing rev blow. So this is important, rev blow, and this is important, and I think this will be a fundamental for this game, for Fatal Fury, because rev blow is a really powerful option. So whenever somebody's in SPG, they have a move called Rev Blow. Rev Blow is a bit different per character. For Rock is like this or this. So we'll start with this one, and this is where we'll be needing to like play around with training depending on the characters we fight, because as I said, different characters have different Rev Blows that do different things. So, but we'll start for Rock now. Now, how do you fight against Rev Blows? Number one, you can block them. Oh, for fuck's sake, Snake. Sorry. Alright. Number one, you can block them. So if they do and we're expecting it, we can block them. Unfortunately, you cannot punish a Rev Blow by blocking it. Number two is using your own Rev Blow. How was it called again? Drive Impact, same thing. There we go. But, you know, what happens if the opponent is in SPG, but we're not? Well, there is an option. Thank you to Matthias, by the way, for letting me know about this. We can use one of the universal mechanics. Which is... So... Okay, I'm back, sorry. Your mom asked me to do her homework again, completely unprompted. Great. Thanks. Don't worry. I was just saying thank you, Matthias, because we're talking about avoiding Rev Blows now. So... No. Kevin looks really fun, Viking. Kevin is another character I would like to play eventually, but that's a long time away. But yeah, so one of them is the universal mechanic, which is... Oops, sorry. This. The universal high evading move usually is very good for avoiding most Rev Blows, because most Rev Blows hit high. There are a couple I think that hit low, but for those I'm pretty sure like the neutral, the universal overhead will be a good option. So yeah, those are kind of like the best options for us to avoid Rev Blows and get an advantage of, is either doing a Rev Blow ourselves if we are in SPG, which can lead to this, Because again, we are in SPG, so we do have access on this, and there we go! Almost half your life gone. Both high crush and low crush speed rev blow. Oh, does low crush work as well? Let's check it out. I didn't know about that. Let's try that again, sorry. No. No, it needs to be, for rock specifically, it needs to be low. And yeah, we obviously, most of the times I will be blocking them because I won't be ready for them. But I will need to focus on actually getting them. Maybe, yeah, that's what I was saying at the start as well, Matthias. Probably depends on the rev blow itself. But then later I will be trying to be using like the universal mechanic for it. Oops, sorry. And then, yeah, so, and then the last thing that we will be focusing for the fundamentals is using the, why is that not normal text? Why do you go to normal text again? Get there. Using the universal highs and lows, which are the ones that we just showed on the stream, essentially. One moment. Yeah, like using the universal highs and lows, which we just showed, since one of them is an option for this. So, for example, a lot of people will be trying to hit you with a low because it's easier to open up someone with lows. Low light kicks essentially is a very universal thing in like in SNK games especially. So the best way to showcase it is like if I press this, go in. So yeah, so you see, because a lot of the times when you round in, can you even grab rocks? Because he's in the air. I don't think so because he's in the air, Matthias. Some of them can though, like Prichas, I'm pretty sure you can grab it because he's always on the ground. I also think there is a limit to how many hits or damage it can take, because I remember breaking it. Oh, that's good, but again, we're talking about basic fundamentals here, Matthias. I'm not trying to overcomplicate it because, again, and for this, like for example, we have the high, the universal for the high universal is rev guard and heavy kick, and then the universal for the like low is down and like rev kick and rev and heavy punch, not heavy kick, heavy punch. So if the opponent, if we kind of see that the opponent likes using a lot of crouching lows in order to like open us up, we need to get used to doing this. You see? That's the idea, at the very least. So, so I think like starting from tomorrow, this is gonna be like like this list here of the start, kind of like playing with neutral, with footsies, doing aerial, like actually, just have it as this. Much better. Yeah. This is a good list to start with, to focus on improving. Because these are things that once we get down pat. What was about avoiding throws about? So the avoiding throws, Matthias, was I was saying, for the start at the very least, it's just gonna be like it's just gonna be taking throws for now. But later as we play, it will be like, you know, like seeming opponents to punish them for it and get an aspect, or jumping them. Guys, I'm sorry to announce this, but I can't hide it anymore. You're out of popsicles. How many did you eat, Timmy? You need to go buy some after the stream, obviously. But yeah, so that's the idea, Matthias. 5, holy shit. I think it has a bigger tech window than usual. It does, but that's why I'm saying like I still need to focus on it though, because I'm not used to it in this game as well. So that's the idea, and that's kind of the list. Now there is one more thing that I will add to the list, which I think will help us in the long run. And even though I don't think it's a big fundamental, it's something that we will help it will help us in the long run. So just defending fireballs. So what do I mean by just defending fireballs? It literally is in like literally what I'm saying is, you know, especially in the long range, people, and especially if you're fighting zoners like Kain, people will like to throw fireballs at you. And let's say rock, for example, right? Fireball. So we will, like, obviously blocking them is fine, but this game has the just defense mechanic, and the just defense mechanic, when you just defend a move, you actually heal a little bit of your life, which makes zoning in this game not as annoying. Because if somebody goes like, oh, I'm just gonna start zoning you with fireballs, you're like, all right, I'm just gonna start defending and get more life. Good luck. So yeah, so for now we'll just like try to like just defend fireballs when we see them. The just defend window is like 8 frames. It should be, even during on pressure, it should be something that I am able to do once in a while. And by practicing like just defending, and again, I will only be trying to just defend fireballs on this long range here. And not so much when we play neutral and stuff. Not because it's bad or anything, but because just defending is, even though the frame window, which is I think like, as again, I think it's 8 frames, it's a huge window. Even though it's actually quite, or 5 frames, somewhere there. Even though it's actually quite high, like to just defend moves, again, just defending normals, it's not easy, because you, like, just defending normals usually happens when you're like predicting them, not so much like reactionary. Except if they do like a special like this. Like this. Because if they do this, and you kinda like, oh, they like doing this in neutral, then you can punish them, you know? Will you jump over the fireballs? Probably it will happen. I mean, that's something that will happen as we play, Matthias, and I'll probably do that a lot. But jumping over fireballs will be something that will be something that I do when I feel like I have a pattern down for the opponent. But for the start, but also I want to like start training just defending, and I don't want to do it constantly for everything, because that will just make me like only focusing on that, and that won't help. But for the fireballs or the long special moves from far away that I can see, that's gonna be fine. Oh, sorry. And just defend, not guard cancel, just defend. That's it, you know, because that alone on the zoning game will help us a lot, because we can do like, oh, sorry. We can card cancel into our own fireball, for example. Or we can just take it. Just be like, yeah, okay, keep going. Yeah, you want? Sure, friend. Hey man, I'm not taking any cheap damage. I'm actually healing by doing this. So, you know. Whatever. Keep doing it. I don't care. It's just, you know what I mean? It's just like, this is one thing that a lot of other fighting games don't have. They don't have a defensive option that you punish the opponent by just trying to zone you out by not being offensive. Here, I'm not being offensive, I'm being defensive, but I'm still like gaining advantage from it. At some point, the enemy will get like a bit more going like, all right, this is not working. I should probably do something else, and then you open them up by doing that. That's gonna be, and because of doing this, if the opponent is doing, like, if the opponent throws a fireball this far away... Oh, sorry. Oh, come on, Nick. There we go. Nice. Like, so that's as I said, not a fundamental technically, but this is something that will help us a lot with like getting used to just defending, because it's easy to just defend something that is coming a mile away, you know, because later when we start doing more complex defensive options for ourselves, we will be very glad that we have the have you tried removing this? Oh, do you mean for oh yeah, that's the thing. Definitely removes desync, like vsync and dynamic resolution for that. Thank you, Viking, for thinking that. But yeah, and that's it. So that is it when it comes to. There we go. Fine. This is it for when it comes to like the start of our online stuff. What about Fireball Wars and using the Fireball Feint attack? That's for later. That's more complex, offensive. We will get into that, Matthias, when we get into the offensive part. But that's a bit more complex, because then we're getting into pressure. We're getting into like keeping pressure, keeping like, okay, but when are we gonna? We're gonna begin the fighting? Oh, tomorrow. Like tomorrow it's gonna be all online fighting, Timmy. All of it. Like 100% me being online and getting myself completely kicked. Yeah, because we haven't done, Timmy, we haven't done one of the most important parts of this game before we play online. You can't attend tomorrow. No! Why? What is more important than my stream? What could it be more important than my stream, Timmy? Your family? Fuck them. How dare they? They just gave birth to you. I am here. I'm your best friend, keeping you entertained. Sorry, I'm joking. Not everybody can wake up, DP. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, that's the thing. Like, we will like, don't worry, Matthias, as you said, like, we will get more and more into this kind of options, but for now I want to have like some really set stuff. Not that I'm not going to be using that as we play these kind of things, Matthias, but these are the things that I will be focusing on as we play for the start, because understanding these concepts and drilling it into your muscle memory and your body and your mentality without needing to think about it too much will be like, will help us in the long run. Because once we get decent at doing footsies and doing area and doing like area approaching in the air and anti-airs, like avoiding the throws, punishing rev blows, using like the universal high lows in order to open up the opponent easily. I might be able to catch up the last hour if you do a big 6-hour stream, if you start at 3 p.m. I don't think I will be able to do a 6-hour stream, because I might need to finish at 8 p.m. But we'll see. We'll see how it turns out, Timmy. Like, again, because tomorrow, like, I'm going for a 5K run as well, and I need to do some chores. But yeah, I'll start at 3 p.m. I'll definitely start at 3 p.m. And again, Timmy, don't worry. Monday, I will be playing online as well. Like, from now on, we will be either playing online or being on training mode or an arcade, on like fighting the AI in order to learn a character, or finding counterplays for a situation that like fumbled us, essentially. And the just defending fireballs is more here to help us with like putting out a base for later, essentially. So yeah, that will be the first part. Easy to understand, I hope. Like, I hope I did a good like explanation of like why am I like putting this in the list, why we're using them the way we do, and what the benefits will be later. Because again, by having good footsies, it means that we'll be getting our advantage sooner. By doing good aerials, it means that we'll have a better opportunities to open up the opponent. Together with using universal highs and lows, this is the same thing. By avoiding throws and being good at anti-airing opponents, it means that the opponent won't be able to gain the upper hand on us as easily. And punishing rev blows, same thing. And by just defending fireballs, it means that we won't be like susceptible to heavy zoning. Like we won't be like punished for the opponent heavy zoning us, and for giving ourselves a bit of a base for expanding our defensive plays later once we get more comfortable with the fundamentals. So that in general will be the first part of trying to learn the game. Now, trying, because obviously I will be trying to have all of these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things in my head when we're playing. But obviously I'm going to be like, I'm not going to be calm when I'm playing. I'm not very good at playing online. So many times I will be panicking. If I'm panicking, you know, things will happen. But hopefully, if I'm panicking, I stop and go like, alright, what's the goal for today? This. Just focus on this. We'll have to see how it goes. Hopefully, by playing more and more online this month, it will be getting easier and easier for us to actually like, for us to actually getting this up. And we'll see how it goes. And as I said, I'm making this list for myself, but for anybody who has this game and wants to join in, join me. Like, this is my adventure, obviously, but I would be more than happy to be your adventure as well, guys. Timmy, Viking, Xeno, and anybody else. Anybody else who is like me, who hasn't played a lot of fighters online, but loves fighting games and wants to improve upon them. I think this will be very good for all of us, essentially, to start with. And yeah, so that's the list. But we have to do one more thing to be ready for the beatdown that is coming for me tomorrow, and that is to create our perfect Terry for online, to be able to intimidate the opponent with our rigs. And that will happen with the color editor immediately after this small break, because I need to go to the toilet. BRB. Here we are. If you start panicking as we start yelling at you, so to stop panicking, it always works, right? Oh yeah, definitely, absolutely. All right, so let's go to the color editor. By the way, this is gonna be my first ever time I'm going into the color editor. So, Xeno, help! You are Xeno. You are like, and Viking. You guys are very much into this thing. So I'm going now. Before we continue, I am going with Garo Mark of the Wolf Terry instead of basic Fatal Fury Terry. I love both of these costumes. Both of them are iconic and amazing, but I love this one the most. So, alright. Now, how does this fucking work? Okay. Alright, so we have some slots. Oh my god, the jacket has so many different parts. That's... You know what? This is really cool. I can even modify the belt. Fucking the zipper has its own... Ooh. Alright, I see. Alright, let's start with the hair. I don't want to create a monstrosity, by the way. I need to say this right now. It used to have a skin editor. I might have like an idea of why they don't allow it anymore. Should we do, yeah, this brown with some red afterlights? Yeah. I like this. And his eyebrows? Yeah, let's have them red as well, actually. The same red as the afterlights. Perfect, okay. So he's a redhead now. Nick, do you want to tell us your idea? Or is... No, I don't have... Matthias, I don't have an idea. That's my secret. I have no idea. I'm just choosing stuff and hoping that it looks good. No, Terry has a great taste for jackets. Both jackets are amazing. I am still looking to buy a good aviator jacket. I don't have one yet. Alright, his eyes. Oh, I can modify each eye. Oh my god. Alright. You know what? We'll keep it simple. We'll keep one eye completely white, like he's taken a damage from a previous fight. And the other one we'll keep it normal. And then his lips. Don't think I want to change his lips. Alright. Now, the big parts. It's time for the jacket. I was thinking of something blue for the jacket. Yeah, somewhere here I think it's really good. Alright. For you... I don't know what to choose for the fur, because white might be okay, actually. Oh, we can change the star on the back. Okay, you're getting... you're gonna be like... yellow. Because you're a rising star. You need to be yellow. There we go. Our star, everybody. The circle in the middle... Ooh, that actually is not a bad color for the circle here. There we go. Nice! Heterochromia. Well, actually, I was thinking more about his one eye being like having damage, essentially. What is this? Oh, the side. Actually, I'll keep the same color for the star on the back and on the side because I think it like fits him to have like the. Okay, now. I think I want to go for red for the shirt because I want his pants to be black. Like my soul. Yeah, there we go. Now it's taking shape. The belt. Can we do it like complete white actually? Yes, we can. Perfect. The shoes. Oh, I don't want to change the color of his shoes as much though. I like him wearing Timbs. I think I will keep the brown because again, it looks like he's wearing Timbs. Creating camaraderie. No, I didn't add that. I didn't add the red behind the star Viking. Ah! Knives! Hello, friendo. How are you doing? It's good to see you. I can change his soles, though. No. Again, I want them to look like... Team soles are brown. Not brown. Black. So we'll keep... So I'll make them black. Yeah, there we go. There is our star. Okay. Now the gloves... Needs to be something a bit different. Should we go for yellow as well? No, that yellow is a bit too bright. Ooh! Yes! Yes! And the zipper? Oh! Yes! Okay. I think we're jet. Look at this, baby. Oh! Finally, your day's over. Yes! Classes right after work. God, did you finish with classes or are you doing? So I'm doing well. Same thing, knives. I'm finally done with work. We're like, what we're doing now today is like we were talking about preparations because starting from tomorrow, I'm going fully to be playing this fighting game fully online. Knives. I'm gonna get my shit kicked in. This looks like a Sylvania SNES character. Ah, a little Trevor is a bit, yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah, I know. But on Wednesday Knives, we were like playing Monster Hunter Wilds because they added Arch-Tempered Ray Dow, so we're grinding that boy as well. We need to fight him together. He's fun. Yeah, I know what you mean. I mean, the yellow on the star actually works pretty well for me now. So we have zoom in and zoom out. I cannot rotate, unfortunately. But I think this is quite nice. Yeah, because I think like this yellow works really well for the star. But yeah, if I wanted to go for a comrade thing, we should put this on red. Timmy, do you want me to make him full like commie star in the back? Do you want this to be red as well? Yeah, right now you only play. That makes sense, man. I don't blame you. No, okay, then we keep it brown. I like that. No, you don't want comrade Terry. But yeah, I think like that is like a good color to have. Now, how do we save it? Menu, save on slot 1. Yes. All right. Let's see if we can choose it on. Let's see. I'll put a fight against the AI on versus, and let's see if the game will choose it for us. If I can choose it from the fighting. Alright. Edit 1. Yeah, there it is. Nice.
Let's do this.
All right. Let's give him a couple of tries. As they're trying to punch each other. Rogue looks so angry in his like splash like art as well.
Hey, come on. Gonna take you for a ride.
I might actually need to change the zipper color though, because the belt buckle is the same color as my shirt and it looks weird. There we go. Oh, that's a punish. Nice. There we go. There we go. You see what I mean? That's what we'll be trying. If they're throwing fireballs from far away, we'll try to just like block them, to just defend them. So, I hope you see what I'm getting, like what the here for example, like stay away. Oh, I was already pressing a lot of buttons there, so that was... Oh, I did an anti-air. Okay. Ooh, nice upper. Nice upper. Nice. Nick, could you increase the stage music? I can increase the music in general. There we go.
Let that frustration push you forward.
But I think my stage music is on max on the game already.
One. Get ready. Fight.
Oh, okay. Ooh, nice throw. Okay. That's the thing that I need to make sure that I don't do. Doing preemptive specials. Oh, fuck. Try to throw him there. Alright, good. And again, basic combos. Alright, one moment. I'll check the options now, Matthias. Give me one moment. No. Oh, I need to... Okay. I'll do it after this match. Ooh, nicely done. Alright. I should have anti-air there, for example. That was my mistake. Okay. Oh, come on. That's technically an anti-air. I think I know the setting you want me to check. Is it the one that changes the sound from this game to Garo Mark of the Wolf, Zeno? Sound. Yeah. Background music volume is at max, Matthias. I can reduce the rest, but I don't want to because audio is very important for understanding, like, very important for understanding the counters and stuff. Collaboration for now. So costume 1 is Garo. Is costume 2 Fatal Fury, Zeno? Ah, costume 2 is Garo. Okay. Alright. Oh my god, yeah. Oh my. This is some old sound effects.
Let's have fun. My evil blood boils.
This also changes the KO sound effect. Oh, nice! And the splash screen sound effect as well. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. This brings fucking memories back. When I played fucking Fatal Fury on main 32.
Round 1. Get ready. Fight. SPG.
Okay. Footsies. Footsies. Stay away. Keep this safe. That's not safe. Neutral skipping options. That won't work so much against the AI, but still. Getting a turn back. He got a turn back as well. Nice punish from him. Oh, I thought he would cross me up. Nice. Nice. Nice, okay.
You can do better than that.
Round 2. Get ready. Fight. SPG.
I didn't mean to jump there, unfortunately. I missed it. Fuck. Oh, wow. Oh! He was vulnerable because he did that. Okay. That's a good thing for your uppercut to have a downwards hitbox. There we go. Yeah, yeah. And that's what I meant by foots, is he tried to approach me there. And I tried to, like... Oh, come on. Oh. Not jumping now, huh? There we go. That was a punish as well. Because he tried to...
You gotta learn to chill out more, Rock. Remember, fighting's supposed to be fun.
I love these drums. Or maybe you could break, feint the crack suit. No, oh, you can feint the crack suit, I think.
Get ready. Fight. SPG.
But you cannot feint after a special. like immediately. It's not like you can faint in normals. Oh my god. Oh, nice. Good punish. Oh, come on, Nick. You've trained for that. There we go. Throw a projectile just to make... Oh! That was the same. Nice. Hello, Rakov! Welcome back! How are you doing? It's good to see you, friend. Is this a new mic? No, no, no. It's the microphone that I've been using for almost a decade. Oh, I fucked up my punish there. Oh well. Ooh, fuck. Nice. Mine. Nice. Good punish. What is your stream schedule? I update the stream schedule usually on Sundays, Rakov. So you can look at the... You can see at my Twitch page on schedule. Because unfortunately, depending on my work and other responsibilities, my times are not always like the same. I'm really sorry. So I need to update it like every week. And sometimes we need to... I update it depending on the... Like, I update it in the middle as well. But if you want to know when like a stream is starting like on a day, join us on Discord because I do like announcements on the day when the stream is about to start. There we go. Ooh, good jumping there. That wasn't punishable? Just making sure he dies. Use the bar. Thank you so much, Viking, for both the Discord and the VODs. Yeah, if you've missed any other streams that you're interested, obviously, like we have the VOD channel as well. Ooh, the punish there, nice. And another punish on the roll. Nice. Oh, I should have just parried that. How? There we go. But yeah, Rakov, how are you doing, friend? Today was a bit is a bit of a smaller stream. We were talking because starting from tomorrow, I'm going to get into the full online experience. Chrono Trigger remake confirmed. Where? Like, what do you mean, Matthias? Don't play with my emotions, Matthias. If this is just a rumor, I'm gonna put you on a cross. Yeah, like, you better be spitting the truth. If this is like a jump the gun situation, I am gonna spit roast you. Like a lamb on an Easter fucking Greek on a Greek Easter. Don't play with my emotions here. But yeah, as I was saying, Rakov, today was a bit of a... Actually, since you're here, let me show you. Today we were talking, because from tomorrow I'm starting like playing, I'm starting to play this game and grinding it like online, because I actually want to, you know, fully experience this game, and fully experience a fighting game means getting your ass kicked online. We talked a little bit about how we're gonna approach the online stuff, and this is kind of like the first parts that we're gonna improve, like kind of like the fundamentals, and that's why I'm kind of like just before I finish the stream for today, I'm thinking as I'm fighting the AI these things. Like you saw me at footsies using normals to gain advantage in neutral and counter hitting opponents. Aerials and anti-airs, you see me jumping in order to open up an opponent or try to anti-air an opponent. To be honest with you, my anti-airs are garbage, so slowly, hopefully, I will be able to become better at it. Avoiding throws. Well, the fucking CPU doesn't throw except for command grabs, so you cannot take command grabs, so that's it. Punishing ref blows. We haven't done this yet, but the CPU doesn't always ref blow. Using the universal highs and lows, I'm really bad at this. This is something that I need to... Like, I think I need to start spamming this when we play online until I get used to them. And then just defending fireballs, which I was doing. So that's really good. But yeah, those are like kind of like very basic aspects that I'm trying to learn. Where eventually it will help me like get those fundamentals down. So we can later, as we expand our objectives in the further weeks on online, I'll be able to like, you know, like do more complex stuff in offense and defense. But first, we need to drill those fundamentals down for the next few streams. Throw a fireball. No, no, no. One again in. Oh, I pressed the wrong buttons for that. Fuck. I'm dead.
I'll keep fighting, no matter what.
Yuji Hori apparently accidentally confirmed. If it is true, I'm gonna be very happy. Depending on what kind of a remake it will be, though. Oh! Dragon! How are you doing, friendo? Good to see you, my man. How have you been? Oh, fuck. No, that wasn't a just defend. Thank you so much for the sub, Dragon. As you can see, I'm trying to become better at... I posted the clip in anime chat. Thank you, Matthias. I'm trying to become better at the fighting game since... we were talking a little bit of how we'll approach playing online this game. And because tomorrow is gonna be full grind for online. But how are you doing? How have you been? No worries. Is Terry in this game? Of course he is. I'm playing as him right now. It's a Fatal Fury game. Terry will always be in there. There we go. Footsies. He's trying to approach. So I'm trying to... There we go. Oh no! Nice. Alright, lol. Yeah, don't worry, man. It's fine. You just came in. I'm doing well. It's Friday. I'm not working this weekend either, so I'm just gonna have fun, relax, and do some exercising. So on the long part, I'm doing well. You know, the usual. Work, stream, and try to find time to relax once in a while. There we go. I wonder if I can like I wonder if I can do the punch if I counter hit with my heavy. That's not a counter hit though. Oh, come on. Nice. Fortunately, the CPU only jumps for the most part whenever I'm like pressing a fireball, so it's kind of hard to anti-air something that can read when you actually press a button. Do you want to jump again? There we go! That was an anti-air punish. You see what I mean? Like, so it's not... like Terry thankfully, and one of the other reasons that I choose him to start with going online with this game is that Terry is a character that he doesn't need to do crazy combos to do a fuck ton of damage. So every time we do like a good punish, the opponent will feel it, which is really good because that means that Terry's like rewards you immediately for. Oh fuck. Nice. Well done to the CPU for that. That's something that I will actually steal. Oh, he tried to grab me, fucker. Wow, that didn't kill him. Okay.
You can do better than that.
You have this at least, yeah. You don't have my emotes!
Get ready. Fight. SPG.
Get off me!
Oh, okay, okay. Oh, come on. Alright, good. Whew!
Another one in the bag.
This you're really teasing. I guarantee I am Nick TV will be worse than me. I already put it in the anime. The possible curl. Yes? Was it just a... Neutral skip! Oh. There we go. But yeah, like, as you see, this is the game I've been... This and Monster Hunter Wilds has been the game that I've been focusing on these few months, Dragon. What about you, friend? What have you been, like, playing recently? So we haven't talked for a while. Yeah, running grab. Damn it. Nice. There we go. And that's another thing that I need to get to start using. Universals. The universal high-lows. Because once in a while, Cracksuit is better in neutral skip because it's safe. It's safer, yes. But here's the thing, Matthias. It depends on what you're expecting the opponent to do. If the opponent loves pressing buttons early, then it's better to use the punch. Burning Knuckle, because that will counter hit them and it will result to a big combo. If the opponent is more defensive and prefers blocking in neutral, then Cracksuit is better because it leaves you like right next to them with -2 frame disadvantage. So you know it's their turn, but at the very least you're right there next to them, so you can start doing stuff. So, or you can uppercut them, you know, if you can, like, if you feel like a hero. So it depends on the situation. Cracksuit is safer, definitely. But that doesn't mean it makes it right, because if you spam it, people can, like, hit you out of it, and, like, counter hit you out of it, which is a problem. Oh, nice, okay. Oh, I thought that he would cross me. Oh, he didn't die. And I'm gonna die because of that. Whoops. Oh fuck. Nice. Come here. Nice. Nicely done. So you don't want to use the same move too often. The opponent will just defend or worse, hyper defense. Oh no, not even that, man. Hyper crack shoot if they heavy punch you during the when you're like going in and the hitbox is not out, they can counter hit you into full combo. So you know, stuff that you need to be careful when it comes to this. That's why I like using mostly like neutral for this stuff. There we go, like this. I need to be better with my. I need to be better with my Soryu, with my uppercut. Using feints to throw the opponent off is also important. We will be getting into feints and stuff once we start focusing on more offense. For now, I'm just trying to keep my fundamentals more in check. Because I'm not good at them. If that makes sense. Okay, we cannot punish it with a heavy. Oh, that was a cross-up. Okay. Really? That traded? Nice. That was a good punish.
You gotta learn to chill out more, Rock.
It's working though. It's working! I'm definitely finding more opportunities. Oh, why did that work? Oh, fuck. Again, I should have used my universal option there to not allow him to do the SPG stuff. Now, that worked phenomenally. Nice. Oh, my bad, completely my bad there. Fuck, again I was pressing the button. Ah, you... Nice. I think I'm using Bare Knuckle as combo ender is better for them to corner because it's a hard knockdown. True, but it depends on how high they are in the air. It can whiff. Again, he jumped immediately after I pressed the button, so it was kind of hard for me to like punish that. Yes, okay. Oh, come on! Why did you not break it? Oh god, I'm dead. God, we'll get used to it. We'll get used to it.
Give me a break, Terry. Have you just been pigging out?
Round one. Get ready. Fight SPG. No escape.
There we go.
Get off me. Burning. Start.
Oh, nice throw. Okay.
Get off me.
I tried to do it. There we go. That was tough as hell, by the way. I needed to, when he was close to me, I needed to guess the couple of just defense because I was at 99 rev meter. So I'm glad that I managed to do it. Oh, that's a punish. Oh, okay. Oh, no. There is another anti-air punish. Good, 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 good. We're learning. Oh, you motherfucker. Nice. Will he block that? Even if he did, he didn't use ref shield, so it tipped him out. Also, gonna make your own playlist, Nick. I can rotate between new and old songs per stage. Oh, that's it. That's, you know what? What time is it? We don't have a lot of time, so let's make it now. Yeah, I like that. How do I do that though? Is it like, oh no, jukebox, right? Jukebox playlist. Unfortunately, I only have City of the Wolves, it seems. Oh no, I have more. Character Terry. No. Oh, select a song. Okay, well, you know what? For the end of the stream, shall we go together and find out which songs we should put in? The ones that I really like. No. Definitely not this. I hate this kind of music. That's nice. I love this one, so add it. Just name it playlist 1 for now. Yes. You hear Castlevania? No, Castlevania has way better music than that. Like, the thing with Kynes is just like basic as, like, oh, we listen to Baroque music. That's it. That sounds nice. Yeah, I mean, I love that theme from before. No. Yes. Yes. No. I mean, that's a cool thing, but not for here. Okay, the others are just like editor stuff, right? Yeah, okay. Rev it up music. Oh, this is the new stuff, right? Yeah. This one. I love that the full version is just like 20 seconds longer. Oh! Hello, Kami. How are you doing, friendo? Welcome, welcome. How have you been? I haven't heard all of these songs yet, unfortunately. No, I know. This one. This is such a banger of a song. Put it in. Love this one. Oh yeah, this one is a banger as well. Nice. Put it in. R3 hub. Well, I mean, I get it, it's rehab, but Solomon. Wait a minute. Why is this one longer than the actual song? Interesting. Oh, this is a good one as well. And obviously the full song, please. All right. Oh god. Oh god, there is a lot of them. I don't want the... How many songs can I put in the playlist for the limit? Because if that's the case, I will need to reconfirm my options. There is KOF stuff in here, guys. Oh no. Well, I mean... it doesn't say. There is a song called Pasta. Yes, there is. Well, I don't play SK Heroine, so I wasn't expected to know that one. By the way, KOF 15 has some really good covers of older songs. Dun, 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 dun. Can I not just choose playlist 1 as my playlist? No. No. Yes, absolutely. Banger of a song. We'll leave Art of Fighting for now. I think the last one I will focus on for today will be Garo, because Garo has a lot of good stuff. Yeah! Oh, that one. Ninja or Monkey? What a title. Another amazing one. Yes! God, Grant's one kicks ass. So fucking hype. Because you hear the fucking like intro, and it's like when he's flexing on the start screen, on the before, like, you know, they start fighting. It's like, yeah. And of course it's a metal song, so obviously I enjoy it. Wild Ambition is here. The heck? That's insane. I mean, I'm happy that there is. I'm happy that they took like almost every fucking Fatal Fury game in here. I appreciate it. But yeah, I'm impressed. Alright, let's... Music settings. Music is currently set to collaboration mode. Songs cannot be adjusted while this mode. Do you want to switch to SNK mode instead? Yes. Custom list. Oh, there it is! Oh, I need to do. My God, no! Can I not just put the playlist instead? One moment. God, there's so many. Okay, so go to sound. Put this one. Yes! Oh, let's leave this one for now. You can go to training. Alright, one moment. Sound setting. There we go. So, playlist. There it is. Got it. That should do it. That should put it on random now, right?
No holding back.
Let's do this.
That. Why are not more video. Like. More video games should have that.
PG.
Well, yeah, there we go. Actually, no, this is the training stage one. But still. That's probably because we're training in the training. Or did I do something wrong? One moment.
All right.
My evil blood boils.
Oh yeah, I need to put stage select, Nick. Come on. Go to a match. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, as long as it counts for online as well. I'll fix it on the online tomorrow, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, let's go for a match and see if that works. And see if it also resets depending on the match as well.
Classic versus.
Classic. Yeah, let's put the philanthropy park.
No holding back.
Let's do this.
Alright, let's see.
Terry versus Rock.
Wait, Nick. You did. Oh, I need to press the sound setting. Yeah, one moment. True. Well, it's fine. I'll fix that very fast.
One. Get ready. Fight. That's PG.
Okay, no. So this is the Hotaru stage. Got it. Versus. Put here. Sound. Playlist. So this should work now.
Let's have fun.
My evil blood boils.
Terry versus Rock.
Alright, does it work?
Hey,
Round one.
It does. Good. Alright, here we go. That's something. No, stay down. I should have finished with the super. I would have won there. Ah!
You can do better than that.
Nice. Good, good, good. I like the playlist. I'll definitely search more songs on my free time whenever I have it. Ooh, fuck. Sorry.
Oops. Punish.
Oops. Okay. My God! Stop reading my input so much, please. Oh! Fuck! Alright.
The only way to purge the evil in my veins.
Let's see, will it change now?
Round 1. Get ready.
Oh, it doesn't randomize on repeats though, unfortunately. That's the same. Ah, that's fine. It will randomize every time we have a new opponent on the online though, so that should work. Oh, I thought you crossed me up. My mistake. Oh, you fool. Alright. What do we have? Come on, friend. That's punishable. Oh, again. He run. Oh, he's dead. Sorry, son. Oh no. I hope he survived this full tornado. Did he?
You gotta learn to chill out more, Rock.
Remember, Rock, chill out. I know you're searching for your mother and everything, but calm the fuck down, dude. Your dad saying like, chill out, dude, come on. Oh. Nice. That was a punish. I didn't mean to do that, but sure. There we go. And it would randomize between them. Yeah, exactly. I wish it would randomize the playlist as well all the time, you know. Ah, that didn't work. There we go. Oh, nice. Ooh. Okay, next, he's dead. He's dead. Nice. But yeah, do you see what I mean about Terry doing bunch of damage?
You gotta learn to chill out more, Rock.
I'm not even doing optimal combos or anything, and Rock is dying in like 3 confirms. Oh, nice. There we go. Oh fuck. I wish I reached him there. Now we can make it 2 confirms later, once we get into specific offense, absolutely. Oh, that was good. Good projectile ward there. Unfortunately, he read me there, but... Oof. Okay, full combo? No? Punish? What a weird punish. Okay. The CPU is in input reading mode right now. I can't do anything about that. Yeah, the CPU is in input reading mode right now. I could not do anything. Whatever option I tried was like, yeah, no, I know what you're doing. Forget it. Alright, let's punish him with the super. Really? Well, the super didn't come, but we punished him.
You gotta learn to chill out more, Rock. Remember, fighting's supposed
Alright,
to be fun.
let's do, before I finish the stream, let's do one more.
Get ready. Fight. That's PG.
Oh fuck, I need to get better at like not over committing on my options. Because that's something I do a lot because it might. Fuck off! There we go. Where are you rolling? There you go. Stay in the corner.
Stand up.
Do it, Terry. Oh wait.
2. Get ready. Fight. That's PG.
Yay! Confirmed an aerial. Nice. And that's what we will hopefully be doing tomorrow.
Great fight.
Thank you, Terry. I tried. But yeah, hopefully that's what we'll be doing tomorrow in the game. Because, as you saw, just playing against the AI for a bit, as we did now, I tried to use all the bullet points that we... I tried to use... Thank you, Beamis. Nice. I tried to use all the bullet points that we had on our world document, which was opening opponents with good normals, trying to use trying to anti-air stuff. As you can see, I already know exactly which places I am bad at anti-airing, which is, let's go a moment, let me go back to the document. Yeah. Why is break time? No, it's not break time. It's... There we go. Which is... The footsies against the AI went well. Try doing power dunk, break into EX, power dunk, into... and then super. I'll try, if I remember it. But yeah, footsies were well. Like, avoiding throws we couldn't test because of the AI not using them a lot. Punishing ref blows wasn't very good. Just defending fireballs, I was actually quite decent at it, so I'm quite impressed that I was doing it as much as I was. Using universal highs and lows, I'm slowly starting to get there, but I need my muscle memory first to get used to using the high-low, the thing, because it's like rev and heavy punch, which is not a bad input. The buttons are right next to each other. It's just like I'm not used to SNK games having such an input. And yeah, so tomorrow, hopefully we'll be getting enough positive results playing online. Hopefully. We'll see how it goes. But, you know, we'll like... we will get to it tomorrow since... yeah, it's been 3 hours. It took a while. But I am quite happy to actually start this with like a plan. With this, for how we'll approach at the start at the very least. And as I said before, this is just the start. Hopefully after a couple of streams, playing online, getting used to a lot of these options, and like not needing to have them always at the forefront of my thought process when I'm playing the game, then we can start digging further into like offensive options and defensive options. The offensive options will be like feints, like applying pressure with feints, using short hops and long jumps to apply more pressure and being able to get in more effectively into the opponent, using like ref blow and this kind of stuff. While defensive options will be more about trying to do more just defense cancelling, be better with the use of our universal like high lows in order to avoid a lot of the options that the opponent is spamming on us, this kind of stuff. And get better at using the rev guard button in order to not get left-right mix-ups on us very easily. Yeah, some people are shouting outside, sorry about that. But yeah, with that said, before we go, please give a big thanks to YT Dragon for the Prime subscription. Thank you, friendo, and it was good to see you as well. I hope you're doing great. But most importantly, thank you every single one of you here for joining this more chill stream and more of a setup. But yeah, it is something that I think like I needed as well to put down to explain to you all in order to also explain it for me, essentially. In order to like getting in. But yeah, tomorrow get ready because it's gonna be a long fucking online grind on ranked and matches between us as well in Fatal Fury City of Wolves, and we will get into the proper meat and potatoes of the game, which is of any fighting game actually, which is online, and hopefully we won't have a lot of problems with the netcode and stuff like that because I haven't tested it since the beta, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, with that said, everybody, thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for keeping me company. It was great to have you all here, and I hope you enjoyed this. And yeah, see you all tomorrow for a lot of online for Fatal Fury City of Wolves. Until then though, bye bye everybody. Have a phenomenal rest of the day. Love you.